Well, President Obama heads off on vacation, promising to come back with a new jobs plan to rescue the economy. And as we showed you at the top of the hour, the new weekly jobless numbers are not good. They could use some help. Unemployment claims are back above 400,000, up 9,000 from a week ago. Jobless claims have now been above the 400,000 mark for 153 of the past 161 weeks. Critics say they have heard the president promise job creation many times before, and he's already signed at least 4 major jobs bills.
Today does mark the beginning of the end, the beginning of what we need to do to create jobs for Americans scrambling in the wake of layoffs. Our economy is now growing again, and we may soon be adding jobs instead of losing them. The jobs bill I'm signing today is intended to help accelerate that process. That's why I'm pleased today to sign into law a bill that will strengthen American manufacturing and American jobs. I began fighting for months to pass this jobs bill, the most significant step on behalf of our small businesses in more than a decade. And once I sign it, it's going to speed relief to small businesses across this country right away.
So, should Americans have faith that the new jobs plan in September will alleviate the jobless problem? Joining me now, nationally syndicated radio host and Fox News contributor, and my friend Mike Gallagher, and Nancy Skinner, also a friend and a syndicated radio talk show host. All right, Mike, so you and I made a lot of news this week, but welcome back. You are a friend, and I'm glad you came back.
Thank you. It's great to be back, and I've even got my pith helmet on.
Congratulations. Good, yeah. Thank you both so much. Okay, so let me ask you that question, Mike. Should we have faith?
Well, of course not. I mean, we'd like to have faith. We all have faith. But what's notable, Megyn, is who the critics for President Obama are becoming. I played a clip on my radio show today of Representative Maxine Waters, who was at a Congressional Black Caucus event this week in Detroit. And this is a liberal Democrat who is squarely, has been squarely in President Obama's corner and is saying, Mr. President, we're impatient. The black community is impatient. We need jobs, and we've got to tell the president that. And so, you know, I think it's very, very notable to see who's criticizing President Obama for his lack of action. I think this entire, as you said, the optics of going on vacation to Martha's Vineyard and promising to give us yet another speech about another jobs plan when he gets back from vacation is incomprehensible. I don't know that Rahm Emanuel, if he was still around, would have put up with this. Somebody's given this guy lousy advice, and the American people are saying enough is enough.
Nancy, what of it? Because our own Chris Stirewalt, who writes Power Play on FoxNews.com, said, you know, normally I would defend the president, any president, for going on vacation because they need vacation. You know, they have to rest and relax probably more so than anybody else. But even he said it is the optics of it, that it looks bad to go off on a ritzy vacation to a house that's $50,000 a week and Martha's Vineyard, the she place, while so many Americans, you know, 16+ million Americans are out of work or only in part-time work, and they're thinking, he doesn't understand me.
Well, Mitt Romney said he was unemployed, too, to a group of unemployed workers. Hey, vacation's off the table. President Bush was on vacation a third of his time in office. You know,
and more so than President Obama at this time in their respective terms. President Bush had taken more than President Obama has.
Well, you know, he has been faced with crisis after crisis after crisis. Now, what Mike said, my dear friend as well, said is incorrect in that he's not giving just another speech when he gets back. He has a substantive plan for jobs. And the whole debate about the deficit, it was hijacked. Deficit, 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 debt ceiling, debt ceiling. No one was talking about jobs. Now he has a substantial plan
to look at
future debt savings. Why, I'm sorry?
Why wasn't President Obama talking about jobs, leading the discussion on jobs?
He was, but the whole media, the whole House Republicans, it was the debt ceiling that was taken hostage that caused the downgrade of our rating by the S&P. That was the national conversation. He had to get it back to jobs, and that's what he's doing. And he's got a plan. It's not just a speech. Right. He's gonna present a plan on Labor Day.
Go ahead, Mike.
Right. After Labor Day, I don't think it's going to be on Labor Day. He's got some more ice cream to eat in Martha's Vineyard then. But Nancy, after all, you just saw the montage that Megyn played of all of the speeches. That goes back to 2010 of President Obama promising more jobs. I'm going to sign this jobs plan. The problem is it's not working, Nancy. And to say that, you know, the deficit and all of this was inherited again, you guys liberals are sort of in opposite world. I mean,
Okay.
you argue that food stamps is a form of economic stimulus. It just doesn't make sense.
I am sorry to cut this short. We're up against a hard break. My apologies to both of you.
It's worked to the point, but we need more.
Okay, I appreciate it. I'm sorry. I'll give you
do.
extra time next time. Thanks to both.